Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. How does that happen? How is throwing a hook somehow a defensive detriment?
If you get fat with it, if you throw it from too far away, a little bit too wide, you leave an opening for a straight right hand. Straight beats hooks.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. The professionals feeling the effects now of that hook. Halfway through this round. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Good flush shot upstairs. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Merciless. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler-Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Solid uppercut. Little head knocking with that right hand. So they come to the end of the round in what has been an all-out action fight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a debate right here, and each guy is fighting to get the last word in.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. To the head he goes with a left hand. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Crashes home with the uppercut. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. They both decide to bring it. "90 seconds to go here in this round. Up top with the right hand. Not able to land the headshot. Well timed by the professional. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
And now he digs in with that hook to the body. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Keep working the body.
And that's the end of round 2. The professionals probably sitting back right now saying, hey, I got everything figured out. Coming off of a sensational round you just saw, he was able to do some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, you know what really did it was that left hook to the liver, that body shot. You know, that's like going into a restaurant, you get a stain on your jacket, you know, and the stain just doesn't come out. You know, you go to your cleaners, it's still there. Those body shots, they don't come out.
There it is! Oh, and he not all knockdowns are created equal. I think the knockout victim here is actually pretty fine.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. You know, he went down, he got up right away. Now what he has to make sure he doesn't go past that flash point.
Well off the mark by the professional. You see him holding on. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special.
You're not focused.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Cover your head.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good flush shot by the professional. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Merciless. Good looking counterpunch. Well, we just learned something here, Teddy, in this fight. He landed a beautiful counterpunch, and if that continues tonight, this fight's going to be in his favor.
Yeah, this fight might be over because when you land counterpunches, usually you're landing clean shots, and sooner or later, shots that your opponent doesn't see. And those are the shots that say, good night.
And that's the end of round 3. He's given up 2 rounds on Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 4, but I think he's got a pretty bright future in this fight here, knowing that he's gotten to his man.
Yeah, he knows it, and maybe more importantly, his opponent knows that he's been hurt. And I can see it already. It's making him a little bit more tentative, so it's making his job a little easier.
Get it out, get it out, get it out.
The professionals banged by a big uppercut. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. The professional's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had no one hurt.
Great round now, back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
He scored well after being hit himself. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Right to the belt line. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. How about that left hand? Takes a step back, then the counter punch by the professional.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Blocks that punch. Flush right hand to the head. Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, hey, we trained for a tough fight. You're ready for this.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. He has his target. He lands the straight right. There's the combo downstairs. Halfway into round number 5 here. What a good counterpunch by Merciless.
Keep moving.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Scored well with that right hand to the body. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Move your head. Nice, nice.
And the round comes to an end. The professional's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Boy, very sharp with his punches. He doesn't miss much.
He's like a scalpel right there. You know, he's making incisions here, there. He's really doing an operation.
And now he scores well with the straight right. Merciless has got to be feeling the impact of that uppercut. He just missed that shot up top. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. The professional smashed by an uppercut. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Over that hook upstairs.
Come on, get focused.
What a big shot. Remember earlier he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Get up.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill.
Solid. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
That's it. The fight is over. The professionals unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Mercer.
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.